Hi everyone, this is Norma with All My Crafts, and today I have another wish haul for you. And these are again some more metal dies that I have received. Wish is an online store or app that you can download on your phone, and you can purchase all kinds of different items at a very reasonable price. They do come from China, so it will take at least 4 to 6 weeks for these items to come in, but the price is great. These dies, again, I paid $1 plus $1 shipping and handling, $2. So you get different pieces, and they work very well. I've not had any issues with them not cutting out correctly or anything like that. So I love getting my dies from there because they're so inexpensive. So let's get started, and let me show you some of the dies that I received and some of the items that I created. The first one are these flower dies, and it is a set of 6 dies, and it was again $2 total. So you get this one, which is a larger flower piece, and then you get this one, which is a medium one, and then you get this one, which is a smaller one. So these are the 3 flowers, and then you get the 2 leaves, and then you do get a little center here, which I tend not to use. I just kind of add my own bling for the center, but you can use that piece. So you get 6 dies, again, for $2. And so it cuts out this. This is the white paper I use to cut out the die cut, and, you know, looks nice and clean. And this is the medium one, and this one is the small one. So let me show you some flowers that I made. This is one of the flowers I used, and I took a small medium. I took the larger, the medium, and the small flower. I kind of just layered them together, added this little bling in the center, and it's just basically a little flat flower. But look how cute that is. Next one, I used the large and the medium and small on this one, kind of fluffed it up in the center, and then just, you know, pulled the little edges down a little bit at the tip there to give it a little dimension. So that's what that flower looks like. And then the next one I made is this one here. This is all with the large die, and I kind of just, you know, fluffed them up here. You can definitely put something in the center here, maybe put a bead or whatever you want there, but this is what this flower looks like. Okay, then this is from the medium flower. So I used the medium flower and then 2 smaller flowers here, and then added the little bling. So this one is just nice and simple. And then I made this one here, and on this one I used just the medium petals, and I kind of just fluffed them up, and again just curved the end, the tips downwards, and then I added the leaves onto this one, and that's what that flower looks like. Of course, I added the little bling in the center. I also made this one, and again, this has the large die at the bottom, and then the medium and small inside, and again I just kind of fluffed it up and pulled down the little tips at the end there. That's what that looks like. And on the small one, so you can do something this simple where you just put a little piece of gem and make it like that. So it's a nice little flower embellishment. And on this one, all I did is I took a bunch of the small die cuts and glued them together and kind of just fluffed it up. Actually, this could probably be used in this flower right here. So if I just put it in the center there, it'll complete the flower there. So I might just do that. So we'll see. Okay, and the next one is this embellishment I made here, and this is a felt heart, and all I did was layer this. I think there's like 3 layers here of the small flower petal, and add a little bling, and that's it. So you can use this on any kind of project. I also made this tag here. Now this tag came from Target, and it was in the Valentine's Day clearance. This sequence was already on the tag, so I think that was really, really pretty. I like that effect. And then I just made this little flower. I used all 3 petals, and I added a pearl center. And this is a die cut of a vine with some little leaf. It's a little flourish that I added on here, and then of course the little leaves. So this is a nice pretty little tag for a gift. Now the leaves are right here, as you can see. This is what they look like. You know, they're very simple and you can use them in different ways. On this one here, I kind of separated, I kind of like glued them together but a little further apart, and it actually kind of looks like wings, so you can probably use this as wings on some kind of project or something. So I'll have to play around with that. And then of course this is just using it this way, and of course like this you can just add it to a little flower like that, and look how pretty that looks. So you can do that. Okay, so that's all for this set here. The next one is this one right here, and this is it makes a little rosette. So it comes like this, and again, this was $2, $1 for the die and $1 for shipping. And it cuts out like this. So it cuts out in a spiral. So all you do is curl the ends here all the way around, and it comes out like this. So this one I didn't glue, but pretty much you curl it around and then it kind of falls into place, and then you just add some glue on the bottom there. So you can make it as tight as you want or as loose as you want, but look how pretty that comes out. So that's what that one looks like. And then this one I made, and I made it a little bit tighter. So it's a nice little red rose, little rosette. And on this one I made a little embellishment here. This is a circle with some scallop edging, and I used another die cut for here, and then I made the little rosette there, and this is a cute little embellishment. Okay, so we have that. The next items are these crowns, and look at these crowns. I love these. These are one of my favorites. Look at that. And both of these again were $2, $1 shipping and $1 for the dies, and it's a set of 2. So it cuts it out like this, and I cut them out in pink, and look at that. Very, very cute. So what I made, as you can see, are these paper clips. And what I did is I took this and I cut out about 5 to 6 pieces and kind of glued them in layers. So I layered them on top of each other and glued them so that it's a little bit harder, because obviously you can't put this on a paper clip, it's too flimsy. So you have to give it a couple of layers. So you just glue them on top of each other, and as you can see, this is pretty sturdy. So that's what I did. And then in the back I just cut out another piece and just kind of finished it off once I put my paper clip on there. And of course I just added the little gems here to the crown, and I think this came out really, really pretty. I love that. And the next one I made was this one here, and this is a again another paper clip, and I layered this one as well, about 5 to 6 of them, and I finished the back. And this is some roll of bling that I got from I think it's Crafty Knitta. She does have a YouTube channel, and she sells a lot of these items like this. So she sold this roll of bling for, I believe it was $9 for like 10 yards. So I purchased that from her. Hi Knitta, how are you? And yeah, this one came out really, really pretty. I love the bling on this one. So that's that. Okay, now I'm going to move my table a little bit so we can see some of these dies in the back here. The next die that I have is this rose die. So this is the rose die, and I paid, again, $2 for this one. This one is really, really pretty. And let me show you the die pieces that it cuts out. So we have this one. This one is just with regular red cardstock that I cut it out with, but it does look very pretty, as you can see. And then the next one I cut out was this one, and this is a silver one. This is my favorite. So this is cut out with foil from the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree sells these foil sheets where you get 20 of them for $1. And you cannot beat that price. It's different colors that you get. This is very thin, so if you're going to use this on something, you probably want to layer it. What I would probably do is just use regular cardstock that's a little bit thicker, and then use this for the front if that's what I want my front to look like. So I love how this looks. Very, very pretty. Now, these I really haven't been playing around with them, so I really haven't made much, but you can definitely use this on a tag or something, like this. Kind of put it on like that as an embellishment and do different things. So I will have to be playing around with this one. I think I will make a paper clip out of this one, and I will show you how I do it. Again, I'm going to layer it, probably put a solid background around here, and just kind of trim around so you can see the rows there. So I will be playing with that. The next die is this flourish one. And this is what I used in the tag. So this is what it looks like. And again, this one was $1 plus $1 shipping and handling. And this is what the flourish looks like. So you can use this in different ways. If you have two of them, you can have it coming out this way or just different things. But this is very pretty. I really like that. So I'm going to be playing with that one. The next set is a set of 3 dies, and again, sorry, I'm trying to get it here. These, it's a set of 3 dies, and this is a lace heart here, and then you get a medium one, and then a small one here. So you get these three, and it cost $1 plus $1 shipping and handling, and I love this lace because it cuts out so pretty. So let me show you the die cuts for that. They are right here. And look how pretty they cut out. Sorry. So this is a pink one. Look how pretty that looks. Beautiful. So that's the pink. So I just have different ones that I cut out, but you can see how beautiful this looks. I love the detail on these little hearts. This one's like in white and gold. The back. And again, some more pink. And more pink. And this one here. So when you cut this die out, you will get 2 pieces. And let me show you what I mean by that, because as you can see on this die, it has here where the center, so it's going to cut this part out here along with this lace. So what you will get is something like this. This doesn't match the color, but this is what you will get. So you'll get this piece and this piece when you use this die. So you'll get 2 pieces. So I always save this because you can always use this for something else. So that comes in, you know, useful for other things. And then this is the medium die cut and then the smaller die cut. So this is what the pieces look like from those 3 dies. Sorry. Okay, so let me show you some of the embellishments that I have made. This is one of them. So I just used different heart pieces and glued them together, and then I added this little bow in the center and made that. I also made this, and this is from the small heart. I took 2 hearts, and on this one I kind of just fluffed it up, added a little bling there to make this nice little embellishment. I also made this piece here, and I used obviously 2 hearts. This one was a heart and also had this little embossing on the little heart. It's a different die. I don't have it here. I think I got this particular embossed heart at Tuesday morning. So it is a die, and it does emboss it and it cuts it out. So you get that effect with the little arrows. And this little bow I made, let me show you. That little bow I made, all it is 2 hearts. As you can see, 2 hearts. And I glued the very tips and made it into a bow, and then added the little bling. But look how cute that is. Okay, I made that. I also made this. And this is just 3 layers of hearts. And I kind of, you know, raised it up a little bit to give it a little 3D effect. And then added that little heart in the center there. And I also made this one here. And on this one, as you can see, it's a the center is cut out, because all you do is take 2 dies, and I'll show you how I do it in a minute, but you just take 2 dies and run it through your machine, and it cuts out that center, so you can use this to make a shaker. And I made my little bow here with the 2 hearts and a little pearl there. And I also made this shaker. So this is a shaker here. So, and this one I layered it, as you can see, multiple layers to get the thickness. And I'll show you what I did to make that in a minute. I'm going to show you a paper clip that I made that's a shaker. So this is a shaker paper clip, and it's got gold little sequins in there. And I used a heart here, and then these hearts here, and then this is a bow die that I got from Wish as well. It's in one of my other videos. I do show this bow, and then added my little paper clip. And let me show you how I did this. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to get these dies and I can't get it, but here we go. Okay, so what I did is I took these 2 dies, and on the back I just added some tape along the back here. So don't worry about it sticking to your paper. It's not going to really stick. So I added the dies here so it doesn't move, and of course you're cutting out multiple layers so that you can do it, and it's not in, you know, because if you keep doing it, it might be like this. It might, you know, move around, so you want to keep it in the same place. So I just add some tape here. Unless you got one of those platforms that's, what do you call it? Can't think of the word now. But you know what I mean. One of those magnetic plates, then you can put it on there and it won't move. But for me, I don't have one, so I just use tape along, you know, the back, and then I run it through my die cut machine, and it cuts it out like this with a little window, as you can see. So it cuts out the little window. So this will be your window right here. So that's really what I do to make these shakers. And again, it's just multiple layers, and glue them together until you get the thickness that you want. So that's what I did there. I also have these die cuts here, and there's 10 of them here, and these 10 heart die cuts were $1 plus $1 shipping and handling. As you can see, this is the biggest one, and it is pretty big. I did make a shaker with this, and I will show you what I did. Is I took this, which is this die cut here, and then I took a smaller die cut, put it in the center so that you get this piece here. And I made a shaker with something like this, and I will show you later what that, I'm sorry, it's not a shaker. Well, it is a shaker. It's a shaker wand. But I will show you what it looks like using this. But there's just so many different things that you can do with these heart, you know, die cuts. This is what it cut out. I'm not going to go through all of them, but these are all the little pieces. As you can see, here's the little heart. So this is what I use to make those little bows. You know, just add 2 of them together, glue the little tip together, and then add your little center. So these are just all the die cut pieces for those 10 dies, and just the different sizes. So we have that. Oh, I did forget to show you one other thing. I did make these little sequins hearts here, and this is just a heart die cut. And I got the sequins from the Dollar Tree, and all I did was glue the sequins along the edge here all around, and then went around again, and you just keep going around until you cover the whole thing. So I made this one, and I made this one. So very simple, and look how cute. Of course, you can add some little bling or something to the center there, but I think those came out really well. There is somebody that has a video on how to do this, and I'm sorry I don't remember her name, and I got my inspiration from her, but I really love the way these came out. So I have those. Oh, I did make some more embellishments here. I made this one with the lace, and then some more hearts, and then this is another die piece that also embosses, that says the word love. And I made this little bow here, and then this bow here, this little acrylic bow, is actually from the Dollar Tree, from the nail section, where you get some little bows, you know, to put on your nail, but I use it on here. Look how cute that is. And I also made this one. So this is just using the different hearts that I think I used one from this set, and then of course the lace from the other one. And as you can see here, I made, you know, this one here with the window in the middle, and then I just added that little pearl heart right there, and then this bow. So I think this is very pretty with the white and pink. So I like that. I also made this, which is another heart here from this set, and then of course the lace. So on this one I did make multiple layers of the lace heart, and then added my sequins and glitter in here. So what I'll probably do is, you know, do some more work on this one. I'll probably put something along the edges here, and then finish it off in the back, and maybe put a popsicle stick or a straw or something to make this into a little wand or something. So I'm sure I'll add something over here at the corners. So this one is still a work in progress. And I also made this one here. And this one I did put on a stick, so that is similar to this one here, except it's in a different color. And it's also a little shaker. I used a small popsicle stick on this one. And I made this little bow and just layered it multiple layers, and this is what it looks like in the back and in the front. So then I also made this one, and again this one is on a actually this is on one of those drinking straws, coffee straws that I got. And I used some red foil paper for this one, and this is the lace heart. And then I made a rosette here. As you can see, there's a rosette here, and there's a die piece here, and then there's a small rosette here that I used my scrap paper on. And I do have a video that shows you how to make these little rosettes from your scrap paper. And then of course I just took this paper here and cut it like a ribbon and added it on, and I think that's really pretty. Of course, the bling in the center. I also made this wand, and this one again is just using the different heart dies, and got this heart here. Then you got a couple layers of this lace heart, and then you got this heart here, and this is actually not glued down, but it's kind of raised a little bit, as you can see. And then added some little bling in the center there. And I still have to do something, you know, for the bottom here. So I might add some ribbon and maybe some pearls hanging down or something. But I did add lace to the edge on this one. And then I finished the back off like that. So you can't see any of the lace that's glued in there, but you're not seeing it at this end. So again, this one I still need to finish. So I have one more wand to show you. And this is by far the best one, and it is a Minnie Mouse one. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. So this is using the heart dies, these heart dies here, and this is what I meant by I use this as a shaker wand. So that's what I did, is I cut out different layers and glued them together, then added my little material in here, you know, for the shaker. And this is some pink foil that I got from the Dollar Tree. So I used this one as my final piece for the front. And I made this little rosette here. And this little rosette, I think this rosette is the Tim Holtz rosette. And then there's just a paper die cut out of a flower here. And then this is that small die here. It's like a little silver flower. So I used this one. As you can see, there's the little petals right here, and then I added a little rose at the top there. And the Minnie Mouse is actually a Valentine's Day card. Hobby Lobby had them on clearance for like 90% off, so I paid like 20 or 30 cents for like a bunch of Valentine's Day cards, you know, the kids ones. And all I did is took one of them and I ran it through my heart die cut machine, and I got this image, so I just glued it to the back, you know, as a background. And yeah, and then of course I added this tool. This is some white sparkly tool, and glittery, and believe me, there's glitter all over the place because of this. So I kind of just, you know, glued it to the back of this piece here. Now on the back here you can't see because I like finishing it off, so I added another you know, heart piece, and then some more foil back there. So, and then here I have a bow that I made, and this is some tulle, and this one has some wire edging on this tulle here. So I made a little bow here, and then added this bling, and then of course this is some lace dangles that I had in my stash. I used that, and then some pearls. So this is the wand. Look how pretty that is. Okay, so the last thing that I have to show you is these paper clips, which I did show you in another video, and I told you I was going to show you how I made these. Very simple, very easy. This is a Hello Kitty paper clip. And let me show you the die that I used. Now, this you can probably get online. I'm sorry, I don't have a link for it, so you probably just do a search. And I got this die cut online, and let me show you the packaging. This is what the packaging looks like. And it's a Hello Kitty, and she comes with a little purse and a bow on her dress. And I made a bunch of these paper clips here. Let me show you some other ones that I made here. I made this one, and I packaged it like this, and I will show you some more packaging. I made this flower, and I made this as well. And all I did was put it on a cardstock, and then cut a strip of cardstock here, you know, scrap again, and used some staples so that I can easily put my paper clips in and out here. And then what I'm going to do is, at the craft show that I do, I'm going to package it like this. I have these little sleeves that I got from the Dollar Tree. You get 40 of these sleeves for $1. So I'm using this to package it, and this is another Hello Kitty here. I made this bow here, and then this is from the Target Dollar Spot. It was some shaker stickers, and I just added the paper clip to that. So here is another one. This one is the Hello Kitty in a pink dress, and then this heart again. And I like to add this little bling here to the neckline. And then here's another one. This one's in gold. And I made this flower, and I made this little rose as well. I also made this one in green. And it's got a little bow here and a little rose. So that's how I packaged it. So let me show you what you do. So basically you take this die and you cut out however many pieces you want. Depends on how thick that you want it. So it could be about 7, 8 pieces. So all I did was cut out each individual one, glue them together, stack them on top of each other. As you can see, this one's already, you know, pretty thick. And it's all up to you. And then you just glue them together on top of each other like that. And then the final one you're going to do in a patterned paper, because you're going to cut out your little dress. So you cut out your little dress, you're going to cut out your little bow, and then you're going to cut out your little purse. And everything else you'll disregard, because all you need on the pattern one is to decorate her dress, her purse, and the bow. And of course you can add a little bling here, and like I did, I added a little bling to her neckline as well. And of course you're going to add the paper clip. Now on mine, they are finished in the back. Let me take this one out here so I can show you. So that's the front, and then this is the back. So that's all I did, is kind of put something here to cover where the paper clip goes. Let me see on another one. Yeah, so that's really all I did, is I kind of put a small piece of the same white cardstock on the back here to finish it off. So that's what it looks like. So anyway, that's all that I have for today. Stay tuned, because I will have another video of some flowers that I made, and let me just show you some of the flowers that I have been making, and they are absolutely gorgeous. This is one of them. Look at this rose. Oh my God. I have been making a bunch of these, and all this is white cardstock, and I have these metal dies that I think I've showed you before in a previous video. I'm not sure if I did, but anyway, I will show you what dies I use to make this. And look at this rose. So what I do is white cardstock, and then I use my distress ink from Tim Holtz to color each flower on the front and on the back. And then I just, you know, just the technique that I use to make these. But look how pretty that is. So I will be doing another video soon to show you how I made them. This is another rose that I made. And this one is just using the regular colored cardstock. I didn't use any distress ink. This is just pink cardstock that I used to make this one. And here's another one. And on this one, again, I used the white cardstock, and then I just did the edging here on this one. But look how pretty that looks. And sorry, and now I'm showing you some of them, but believe me, I have a lot more. So this is another one. This was patterned paper. As you can see, there's a little pattern you can see, and I did use the distress ink on this, so you get that effect with the distress ink. Oh, this one is one of my favorite colors. Look at that. Oh my God, I love this color. And again, white cardstock, and then I used my Tim Holtz distress ink to color these front and back of the petals. And I have a couple more. Believe me, I've been just working on these flowers, and wait till you see this video. This one is a little bit different. This one, the way I did is kind of glued them, kind of just scrunched it up. So this one looks a little bit different than this one, as you can tell. This one looks like, you know, it has the petals, or you can see them, and this one's a little more scrunched up, but still beautiful. And then I did this one, same thing, kind of scrunched this one up, so it kind of looks like a carnation. And I just used the distress ink on the edges on this one. So yep, this is what I've been working on, and stay tuned because I will have more flowers. I have so many colors of distress ink that I've been purchasing, and I really love the way that it comes out. So I'm going to show you how I made these little flowers, roses. There's 3 different sizes that I've been making these in. So again, I will be doing another video, so stay tuned for that. So yep, that's it for today. I hope you guys have a great day. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and have a great day. Thank you. Bye.